Hello, Frank.
Old.
Yeah, all right, let's get this show on the road. All right. So you remember where we were last time?
I will once I see what reloaded it.
That is fair.
So, yes, we were there.
Yes, we're about to see Sage Guido, the turtle. The turtle hermit, maybe? I don't know.
Hermit? Oh, there.
I mean, he does live alone, which is kind of hermity, I guess. But there is, let me see.
See, I don't know enough Japanese to come up with pun with hikikomori. I know enough to know the term hikikomori, but how much more than that?
Huh. Yeah, I will. Oh, wait, Lena already had. She's already got learn as a blue mage, so. I'm just giving everybody. I'm giving everybody. Go ahead, sorry.
I suppose the advantage of concentrating on 4 jobs only is that you level them up pretty quickly.
Yeah. I mean, I am still using the 4 times level ups.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, why don't you make an announcement on our Patreon that we are live. I will actually make that same announcement elsewhere.
Oh, on the Patreon. Oh.
Yeah, I noticed that, like, there was 60 some odd views of the last one, which is like triple the next highest. So whoever's watching these, thank you. Feel free to drop comments. Frank is watching the chat, I'm sure.
Yeah, speak up, guys.
Alright, yeah, that's like, there's like...
You think we're doing this free thing for free?
I know, right? Okay, this isn't the thing that...
Okay, actually, due to login errors, I'm not sure I actually have access.
To what?
What the hell? Hold on.
I mean, you could just grab the link from, you know, from YouTube.
I know, but I'm saying like logging into the Patreon itself.
Okay, Galoof got a little rock there. Forget how... Okay, no chests in here, so I guess doesn't really matter. Oh, that's right, this is like a puzzle. I think, like... opens certain things up. Ah, okay, this is the guy we're looking for.
Okay, shoot me the code on Discord.
Give me a second.
We're professionals.
This guy can turn into the thing that's the the blue magic that I want is Eroga, which is the highest tier of air magic. But he only uses it in one instance. And that's not it, damn it.
You go send me the code.
I'm in the middle of a fight, Frank.
Okay.
He has more hit points than I remembered. There he is. Alright, 1 second.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay, now we can go on Patreon.
Alright. Which one did this do? Okay, open the one all the way to the right. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is a weird puzzle. Not the right one, okay. Alright, buddy. Yeah, this guy's, I think, the first opportunity to get Eroga. That's why I put everybody on Learn. This isn't it again, damn it.
Okay, we posted. Okay, anyway.
Yeah. Irritatingly, this guy does not always do what you want him to do, and I can't control him.
Okay.
Yeah. He needs to turn into the enchanted fan, which is not that thing.
Enchanted fan.
Yeah.
You know, I'm out of the adoring fan from Oblivion.
Huh. No, we've seen it before, just in one of the previous dungeons. How many times we got to teach you this lesson, old man? Damn it. I'm sure we'll run into him again. Is this the right one? I always forget. Nope, okay. I guess he's the only enemy here. So it's kind of like...
Well, that's handy.
Yeah.
Trying Breath of Fire again, more in earnest.
Which one? The first one?
The original, yeah. Yeah, so far, I know you transfer a dragon and there's magic stuff, but I've gone through 2 bosses, and the strategy is basically attack, heal, and have a potion sometimes.
Huh. Okay.
And I can't help but feel like I'm playing the game wrong.
I mean, you're early in the game, I presume.
Early-ish, but like it's been like 2 bosses, and they've been like damage sponges, like you can't believe. Which generally isn't that much of a problem, but since literally my only option is attack.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. You're still early in the game if your only option is to attack.
Yeah. I know I get other party members, but I haven't found any of them yet. And being, an older style RPG, I can't help but feel like, oh, was I supposed to recruit someone that I completely missed?
Yeah, you wonder if you're missing something.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Okay, I think that's where we're supposed to go. Alright, give me what I want, old man. Transform into the thing that'll give me the spell I need. Damn it. Yeah, if I can get it now, Eroga will be like my strongest magical attack for a while. Actually, not too long a while, because I think the next town we go to is the one that has the level 3, the 3rd tier spells for all the other elements. And the fun thing about sword magic is if you hit a non-boss creature with the weakness, the elemental weakness, and it's like the level 3 version, it's an instant kill. Like, it doesn't even bother with damage. Alright, so this one must be the last one. Or, is that where we came in? Alright, come on, old man. Turn in the magic fan.
Yeah, I can't remember what it looks like. I'm just picturing just a standing fan.
You'll see, it's the thing you pointed out, like, had like a weird chest with a face on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, I gotta stop confusing this guy. There we go. There it is! Alright, come on, hit me. Hit me, you bastard.
Right.
Alright, cool.
Yay! Don't die, thank you.
Alright, now we can let him have it. Alright, everybody, heal up. To the extent you even took damage then. Sure. Old man, flirt with old man. Dang, that did a lot of damage. Good job. Good work, team. Ooh, Staff of Light. That's actually... Can't use it, but... It casts Holy.
Can we use it as an item?
Nope. I don't think so, anyway. Anyway, now that I got all that, alright, everybody can get your shit back. And I learned that... Dancer actually can break rods, too. For some reason. where does it go then? Going here? I thought that's where we came in. Forgetting something. This one? Alright. Yeah, blow them all down, Galoof.
Hey, you're not allowed to use Vampire.
Right?
Dicks.
Okay. Jerk. Yeah, use Vampire on yourself, you bastard. Now I gotta pick Bart's back up. I think that slows them down.
You are Gummy Liquid.
Right? Yeah, sword dance. Okay, that one's opens that one. This one? I think it's that one. Oh yeah, this is the right one. Oh. Old man. Style on ya. Yeah, let's see what this works. Put him to stone. Oh, damn. I didn't know he had Blizzaga. I do know it hurts like hell.
Now, would Rama have that on his own, or just the Shapeshifter?
This is just the Shapeshifter. This isn't Rama. Rama was a different sprite.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so stoning him doesn't work. Old man, you're already old. What do you think is going to happen? Yeah.
It probably would have been a very mean gag to have Galoof immune to old.
Yeah. Accurate, but mean.
His anime world, so he's probably, just in his 30s.
I mean, he has a granddaughter who's 10. So...
Fair point. Okay, fine. 40. Anyway.
Yeah, it is unclear just exactly how old he is, but like, well, he's old enough that he was there 30 years ago, and already an adult then. Remember.
Yeah.
Because he was among the Dawn Warriors.
Not the Warriors of Light, we hasten to add.
No, we're the Warriors of Light. They're the Warriors of Dawn. That's the branding. Okay. Oh, how many times we got to teach you this lesson, old man?
Yeah, I might have a comment about Quake, the original Quake, where the enemies are more Lovecraftian than anything, but they still have a lot of, like, pentagrams and stuff. So, it's not because they're from hell, you understand, they're just really big fans.
Huh.
Noah Caldwell Gervais had a whole video on it's called Playing Quake for the Story. And goes into detail just how much it differentiates itself from Doom by kind of dancing around the context as much as they can. Because, well, you know, the developers were at odds with each other, you know, the whole time. And what they had and what they quickly scribbled into a instruction manual had very little to do with each other. It's kind of like you are a man with a gun. Yeah, Operation Counter-Strike is over except for you, and then
like Counter-Strike, as in Counter-Striking hell.
Yeah, because interdimensional enemy, called Quake or from Quake, it's never really clear. And then they forget about anything called Quake in favor of Shub Niggurath. And then the last narration is basically congratulations on being in the game. Like any context or what you accomplish is already forgotten.
Yeah, not a game made for its story, Quake.
Well, here's the thing, like, Doom has a very simple premise, very simple context, but it's still very, present, in every inch of it. It's, you're caught in the machinations of a corporation who just didn't know when to stop, and you're fighting back. It's clear. Quake is not clear.
Oh, cool. Did not realize I could toad him. I wonder if he transforms back.
And now we're all trying to kiss the frog.
Well, frog is kind of screwed now, because being a frog lowers your defenses and attack power considerably.
Yeah.
So if I get sword dance, there we go. Yeah, see, it was doing like 2,000 before. Also, frog can't cast spells.
So I guess it can't shapeshift either.
Well, he's back to being the metamorph, but he's still a frog. Okay, cool. Did not know that would work. I can't remember what I'm actually supposed to do here.
Legally a metamorph, but still basically a frog.
Okay, I'm going to turn counters off for a second, see if I can find the... Oh, there we go. Okay. Literally the frame I turned them back on.
Yeah.
Become a frog again, old man. Oh, I guess it doesn't always hit. Whatever. Or maybe he's got to be already transformed. What?
How the hell did I get on talk about Quake? I completely forgot.
I don't know. Yes. You have the stream up in YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, we're good there.
All right, because once or twice the stream has dropped, so I just want to make sure someone's still watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of have it set up where I'm watching the current stream, but that window is right in front of the feed on YouTube, and so I can see the chat if and when that I need to.
Should that ever become necessary? Ooh, all right. Almost there. Okay. There's really not a whole lot more blue magics that we can get at all. Really. Let alone ones that... Yeah, because anything else that I would want to get would be in, you know, we would need, what's it called? We would need the controller stuff to get anything. So it's kind of like... Blue Mage is kind of topped out where it is. I think there's maybe like one or two more spells we might get by chance.
Yeah. But you're not really like married to anything else.
Yeah, we've kind of got our kit, such that it is.
Our cobbled together kit.
Yeah, like I said, such that it is. So we got Eroga, Lilliputian Lyric, which makes things mini, which we can learn. Doom, which is useless. Roulette, which is even more useless. Mind Blast might be good. That hits a target for damage while hitting them with Sap and Paralyze. And a boss monster gives us that, so... So, there are as many enemies that are weak to Mini as there are to Toad, so it's like not a huge deal. Oh, for God's sake. I'm getting tired of your shit, old man. At least the dances are keeping them healed.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm gonna turn you into a frog. Oh, shit, okay.
Frog, please, God! Okay, good.
Alright.
I reminded of a really kind of messed up song we had to sing in school at one time.
What song is that?
Well, it's about a frog with a fiddle. And he eventually, in the second verse, he gets caught and grilled.
This
yelling,
sounds vaguely...
Yelling,
what?
rather be drowned.
Yeah, that is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, and I remember reading that. It was a little David Lynchy, because I'm reading this, and I'm listening to this song, and a very cheery, stupid kid song in tone. And I'm like, is anyone else going to point out how bizarrely mean-spirited this whole thing is?
Yeah.
Like, no one? I mean, we're all disaffected teenagers, so maybe we're just hoping for the class to end, and fair enough, but... I mean, just like sitting there, like, this is kind of fucked.
A little bit, yeah. Which grade were you learning this in?
I think I was, like, in middle school. But, honestly, no matter what grade, it is a bizarre experience.
Yeah.
Because, again, you have stupid, cheery, kid song in tone, talking about how this charming frog with Phil is getting cooked to death.
Well, how charming could the frog be, then? Really? If someone's cooking him.
I mean, it wasn't exactly karma.
It's funny to me that I'm putting out more damage with sword dance than with almost anything else.
Yep.
It's not reliable, but it is...
Yeah. Well, I reminded of the magic weapons from Golden Sun, and honestly, it's kind of the worst part about it. Where it's like, okay, everyone has, like, an elemental, ability of some kind. Cool. And so, in theory, you're supposed to be encouraged to, use that in combat and on the field. But you have these magic weapons that kind of pull out limit breaks at random occasions.
Yeah.
And because doing that is basically free from any, like, MP use, you end up leaning on those the most. And I never really liked it.
Yeah, it, like, almost replaces the rest of the gameplay loop.
Yeah, like... And there's a lot you could do, you kind of... Alright, so you have a magic system, and you collect these kind of elemental Pokemon-adjacent creatures, and you can switch those around to form different classes with whole different spells that you just wouldn't get otherwise. But it kind of feels all for naught when you have weapons that in any swing, and it is weirdly frequent, so you can semi-rely on it. But like any swing could be like this big old big damage spell.
So it is kind of like Sword Dance or like the various random stuff in this. But yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
learning Exdeath's origin.
Only much more direct, if I'm honest.
But yeah, 500 years ago, the amount of evil that was sealed in this one tree made the tree really pissed. Now it's a dark being with a mind of its own. You know, that classic tale.
Yep.
Somehow.
Only radioactive waste and one robot. That robot's going to be very cross about it.
Yeah. Somehow, Exdeath returned.
Oh, God.
Yeah, about 30 years later, too.
Oh, God. Episode 9, it certainly was a movie.
It was. It was a film. Lasted about 2 hours and change. And there were actors in it doing things.
Yeah. It's like, I don't hate it, but I am disappointed in it.
It wasn't the right movie for what the previous movies were.
Yeah,
honestly,
Palpatine coming back was just like, what?
That is like a symptom of the problem where they tried to make it Endgame without earning Endgame.
Yeah. It's like, alright, say we decide we're going to bring Palpatine, back, and...
Which happened in the novels a bunch.
Yeah.
The expanded universe, he just keeps coming back. All clones and shit.
Yeah. He's like Dracula. But... yeah, also that's not far off. But anyway. It's like, if we really want that to work, we would need a couple more installments.
Yeah, if they wanted it to be like that, they should have set it up from the beginning. They kind of try to backport it with the implication that Snoke was like another clone or something.
Which is just... Thing is, the whole cloning thing I kind of missed.
It's kind of like as Kylo Ren is going in, he walks past a vat of he sees like Snoke in a vat and like other like failed Palpatine clones, like sort of like that scene in Alien Resurrection.
I've not seen that movie.
Oh yeah, Ripley is a clone. At one point, they find a bunch of failed ones. Have you seen the episode of South Park with Towley?
Oh, is that based off?
Yeah, that is a parody of that scene.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Alright.
The thing is, in episode 8, it felt like, alright, we're going in a different direction finally.
Yeah.
And I liked the direction. I liked Rey as having no legacy.
Just... Yeah, I'm one of the people who liked The Last Jedi, and yeah, Rise of Skywalker is not the movie that The Last Jedi sets up.
Yeah.
It just isn't.
Yeah. Asking around, like, Episode 8 is the divisive one.
Yeah. Some people really hate that it was so different from what you expect from Star Wars, and some people really like that it's so different from what you expect from Star Wars.
Well, see, to me, it's like, there's no middle ground in that movie. What you're watching is either really cool or really stupid. And I like the movie. Yeah. Let me just put that down. But it is a little bit all over the place at times.
Yeah, I'm aware of its flaws. I will defend some parts of it, but some parts are like, okay, I can finagle away in my own head for why this would work, but it was not actually stated in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, I can come up with a reason why the Laura Dern character didn't tell Poe things. Because if they're being tracked, a logical conclusion is that somebody on board is a spy. In which case, yeah, you wouldn't want to make your actual plan known to the crew. But they never, say that?
Yeah, and the whole reveal of it felt like just... I don't know. It always felt very, sitcom-ish.
Yeah.
I'm kind of two ways about the casino.
Yeah, in some respects it kind of feels out of place, but it...
At the same time, we haven't really seen a casino.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that must logically exist.
But back on the other hand, that guy's suit.
The guy's suit was a direct reference to the one that Harrison Ford is wearing at the start of Temple of Doom.
My god, does that mean we're still in Han Solo's Nazi-killing dream?
Possibly. Okay, how many times you gotta teach you this lesson, old man? Let's go. Fortunately, even the sword dance does not break confusion.
Yeah.
Neither does Goblin Punch.
Time, as contrived as it might be, the whole warp speed blast, that was just awesome.
Oh yeah, at the end, yeah, that was. Yeah. What's funny is they had to put disclaimers outside of some theaters saying, look, there is a portion of this movie where the sound cuts out entirely. It's not actually like a glitch. Because some people thought, oh, the sound was broken. But no, it's like that's an artistic choice. That was really cool.
Yeah, Rey's thing with Skywalker, that's fun. And her chemistry with Kylo Ren, that's also... killing Snoke in that whole lightsaber fight, there is a lot of good in that movie.
Yeah.
But Episode 9 kind of just puts a whole damper on the whole thing.
Yeah, it does not earn the it doesn't earn what it tried to earn.
Yeah.
What it should have been, my idea for an Episode 6 or an Episode 9 would have been, you jump forward 5-10 years, whatever. You know, Carrie Fisher, God rest her soul. You say she died in the interim. Don't try to write around the handful of scenes you still had from 2 movies ago.
Yeah.
You let Rey have her own damn lightsaber. Yep. Yeah, that's another thing. They needed to bring that back because, they were using footage from, what's it called? Okay, so where is this forest again? Is it... Okay, yeah, it's, to the west there. I think you can only get to it with the sub, too. And what you do is you set it with, like, Rey's New Jedi Order against Kylo Ren's Knights of Ren. That's the conflict. Let him be the bad guy. Maybe give him, like, a last-minute death and redemption. But, like, they tried to have it both ways, and that didn't really work.
Yeah. And it's just baffling. Like, y'all handled the MCU, so well.
Well, that had one... That had, like, one guy basically leading the whole thing.
Yeah.
Whereas this was...
It was constantly changing.
Yeah, they had J.J. Abrams writing the first one, or directing the first one, and then Rian Johnson upended that for the second one. And then they brought back J.J. Abrams to basically just upend what Rian Johnson did.
Yeah.
And they didn't, like, they knew they were going to do a trilogy, and they didn't plan a trilogy.
Yeah.
They wasted, like, they completely wasted Finn's character.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a lot of executive meddling between movies.
Oh, there absolutely was.
Yeah, it's kind of...
Ooh, the coach.
Because I could definitely detect that they couldn't really pick a direction. Yeah, too many cooks in the kitchen, and one of them has never touched a stove in his life.
Alright, let's see. Alright, I can't get any of these. Here we go.
Yeah, I always feel bad when I go into a store and I end up just walking out without something.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I'm just being rude at that point.
I wish you could enchant the swords with Kiraga. Oh, the air knife. This is actually really good.
Clear. Ah.
The air knife will, like, that does to Aeroga what the, like, fire rod does to Firaga.
Okay.
Let's see, diamond shields. Actually, I'm going to get better shields in, like, a minute.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes shops and RPGs just drive me nuts. It's kind of like, I'll get these. I'm going to get an improvement a couple towns later, or get, like, a big thing in a dungeon.
Yeah, I know.
I'm probably not articulating that pretty well, but
actually, I still want the gold hairpin.
What always drives me nuts is when you have, like, this artifact of a weapon, with a lot of story behind it, but then it gets outclassed by a normal sword in the next town.
Yeah. Yeah, because in the next part, like, you actually get a choice. Because the forest is going to burn down. And then...
Well,
yeah. Well, Exodeth is kind of a dick like that. Okay, actually, how do I get up there?
you know, I wonder if Kefka was based off the Joker.
Possibly? Okay, this isn't what I'm thinking of then.
Well, funnily enough, he reminds me the most of Heath Ledger's Joker. Just someone who wants... Yeah, just someone who wants to watch the world burn.
Yeah, I get that. He's kind of... Yeah, he's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I think... I forget who... I don't know if you said or you read someone said, but, like, they basically... Like, Kefka didn't so much rule the world as gleefully harass it.
Yeah, I read that. I forget where I read that, but it's accurate. Like, you can mostly, like, in the world of Ruin, you can mostly just live your life if you mind your own business. And then Kefka just, like, occasionally will throw out lightning bolts. Not even really aimed, just, like, wherever he fucking feels like it, really. Okay, I feel like there's something... up here. Oh, what's here?
I tell my kids it's Subnautica.
Huh. Oh, it's just a cave.
You're in cave.
I forget what's in this cave. This might be just a thing for, like, later. Oh, okay, that's not ideal. What the fuck was that?
Just teleport.
She's just gone. Just kicked out of the battle.
Okay, disqualified.
I guess.
Well, does the final boss have something like that?
No, not really. Where's the final boss? Final boss has a bunch of attacks. One is like just hits with random status effects.
Oh, those are always fun.
Okay,
Your species is designated healer.
A cure beast.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you
Okay,
seem to have a baboon tearing through time and space.
I think that might be the cure beast. Or maybe that's
No,
a
the
rabbit?
cure beast.
Okay, he's a Daikyrer, whatever that is. No, I hit Pants back, you bastard. Okay, so I'm not, like, under-leveled for this area. That's good to know. What is here, though? Oh!
Ah, good.
I think that there's nobody here yet, though. Okay, yeah, there's no Chocobo here yet. So, I'm just gonna turn off the encounter so I can just run back. Yeah, this is a you're not supposed to be here yet place. I think later we get the Black Chocobo for this world. Or possibly it has to do with when the worlds merge. Again, spoilers for a 33-year-old game. All right. Anyway, into the Forest of War. Let's get
it. Can't be
to
that.
it.
Oh God, it is that old.
Yep. I have friends who I hike with who are not born when this game was made. A lot of your medieval group did not exist yet when this game came out.
I've hit people with sticks who are younger to those games.
You are, by RPG standards, the old retired master.
Shit.
You're the Galoof of your friend group.
Don't say that. Don't say that. I don't have a granddaughter yet. Let me die after that, at least.
Alright. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so... Yeah, so there's a couple chests here that, if you get them now, they have one item in them. If you get them after the forest burns, they'll have something else in them.
Wait, what just happened with the branch and everything?
Oh, that was the Guardian branch that the turtle gave us. It's kind of just our way into the forest, otherwise it would not let us in.
Okay.
Actually, it might just be one chest, because I think you can't reach... Oh yeah, these guys. The mini-magicians. They can give us a spell that does mini.
Oh, useful.
If they live that long. Come on, hit the... Is it... God damn it, not him. Come on. Okay, now you're just screwing with me. Come on, little guy. Hit Lena. Alright, you're useless to me. Oh, bastard.
You literally wasted all of your MP making someone mini and then curing them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think...
Good job.
Yeah, I think it's that chest right there where... No, that's not it. Oh, you bitch. Bastard. But yeah, there's a chest. If you get it before the thing burns down, it gives you a the Aegis shield, which has a chance to... It's like 25% chance to block even magic. If you wait till after the fire, I think it's a fire shield, which absorbs fire and like nullifies ice. Generally, the Aegis shield is considered the better grab.
Interesting name for a tree. Oh, actually, that might make sense.
How's that?
Mammon is in somewhere in some Christianity. That is the demon of greed.
I think I've used him as a villain in some RPGs before. Oh man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, in one RPG he was my villain.
Oh, that's right. Well, they made Bort Berserk.
The wrath of the environment, though. I guess we're gonna calm down now.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. There's chests up there.
So, I guess it kind of makes sense given that X-Death was a tree. Like, maybe this is an offshoot?
Yeah. I mean, let's face it, evil trees are not, like, unique. These guys look like...
in the context of this game.
Yeah. Admittedly, these guys look they were designed specifically after the ones in Wizard of Oz.
I mean, sure, but yeah.
Dang it, you made the mini magician Berserk? Why? Why would you do that? Tiny, but angry. And now he's dead. Alright, you guys are trees, so this should work? There we go. Let's see. Okay. See, okay, chests over there. Yeah, I think we got to be like most of the way through the forest before.
Well, it's interesting when you look at Elden Ring, in the context of all the weird things you can do with trees. Like grafting plants is a thing.
Like grafting them into yourself?
Well, what you do with trees, if you want a tree that grows multiple kinds of fruit, you can actually graft.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. So, the big symbol of the main source of the main religion in Elden Ring is a giant tree. So, a couple things. One, grafting is a thing, like grafting different beings and such to yourself. It is a thing in that mythos. And, well, there's the idea of someone not being a descendant, not being a relative, but an offshoot of someone. Like, like a branch that falls off and becomes its own plant.
Is that not a descendant?
Well, I'm saying, like, without, traditional birth.
So, like, adopted? Or, like, budding?
No. You know how Carnage in just kind of falls off of Venom to become its own thing?
Yeah.
Basically that.
Yeah, that's budding. That is still, like... It's still reproduction, just not sexual.
Yeah.
And it is still technically like a descendant of whatever the other one was. Yeah. Ooh.
But the fact that the whole holy family of gods, can do that, extends the whole, I guess, tree-like nature of them.
Yeah. Because, yeah, in some cases you could, like, take a branch and plant it, practically, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the map helps here.
Oh, I recognize that form of imp in one of the later games.
Yeah, they reuse sprites and stuff.
Well, I remember, I think Final Fantasy IX, one particular demon was always looking behind him at you, at you.
There's another one. Ooh, go. I thought that said tunic. It says tonic. All right. Save point. Then I think things are going to start burning down. Uh-oh. Alright, cool. Wait, Glue, shouldn't you have the ribbon on? Does that not... I guess it doesn't protect against confuse. Yes, let's camp for a little bit in this obviously fucked up and haunted forest.
Yep. It's okay, you're in the magic field.
Yeah. Yeah, I think some games even call it like a circle of protection.
Yep.
Is there a way over there? Oh, I guess not.
I specifically remember, the one in Final Fantasy VII being kind of an odd design.
Which one?
The save point.
Yeah. That one was almost like more intended to be like a... Uh-oh. What's that do? That one seemed like it was more like, okay, let's design something around the shape of a memory card.
Yeah, it kind of comes out like a question mark, almost.
Yeah. Like, if you look at it, it's like a square thing held, like, 3/4. So I think it is supposed to be like, this is a memory card.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my guys. Oh, you jerk. How dare you? I need those magic points more than you do.
That was MP.
Yeah. Osmos drains MP. Can't you, when you cast that thing, hit it on Lena, so she can get the spell. Okay. Where? It says there's 12. I think I've grabbed all the ones he's seen. So that must be somewhere around here. The thing's gonna catch fire. Here we go.
Soviet Russia, tree burns you.
Yeah, basically. Global warming? No! Yeah, that joke hit different a decade ago. Alright, let's...
What was that from specific, or?
That's from Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Oh, right.
Okay. I think it's just... Yeah. Can I not get it? There we go. I could have sworn there was more stuff that was like that, but I guess it's just that chest. Or maybe if it's any of the other chests we walked by.
I mean, to be honest, I'm more optimistic about climate change now. Like, I feel like we're just more knowledgeable of it, and more steps have been taken, so...
I'm not, admittedly, the most up on the current science.
Yeah.
But I know we are seeing a lot more heavy weather events, and it's the hottest June on record, or at least for like the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is another one where in the base game, you just had to wait till the Moogle affirmatively stepped out of the way. Whereas this, it's like, okay, just get up there. Okay, so that's where the other chests were. We couldn't actually reach those before. Goodness sake. Literally 2 steps out. Alright, because yeah, up next is a... Can I get... I can't get to the save point again. It's a boss fight that can be tricky. Rainbow Wind. Okay.
So blind and mute.
Yeah. Although I think blindness does not actually affect dance, I'm still gonna... Ash. Okay. Yeah, I'm 90% sure I could not actually get to that from here.
What, does that mean the item in there was destroyed, or...?
I think it's... Yeah. Ooh, Flame Tongue. Okay.
Flame Tongue, what?
Looks like it is a Night Sword. Damn it. Yep, there's Knights and Freelancers. Alright. Let's see. Somebody have... It's got the Coral Ring. Negates Fire Magic. He's got the Flame Ring, which absorbs Fire Magic. Okay. What does Lena have? Coral Ring, Elven Mantle. Okay. So there's one strategy here is if you have a bunch of fire rings, for instance, and the fire shield, what you can do is just get... Well, what we're about to fight is the 4 elemental crystals.
Okay.
And they start off doing just physical attacks. And then when they get below half health, they start spamming their highest level magic attack. So one strategy is that I've seen is if you have somebody with a bunch of fire magic, or a bunch of... Or you basically equip everybody with fire rings or fire shields, and get the fire crystal down under half health, and it will basically just full heal you every round.
Okay.
So this boss fight can be tricky.
And one thing I was watching earlier, this just felt kind of wrong. HD Link's Awakening.
Like the original or the remake?
Yeah. The original, and it's set up where you don't really shift screens anymore. So you have a much wider view of the area, and all the areas are just kind of moving around as they do. On one hand, cool. On the other hand, something's just wrong about that.
A little bit.
Now, in the Oracle games, they did play a bit more with having bigger rooms and a camera that would follow you to a point. In a given dungeon.
I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm going to... Everybody's back row.
Alright.
Because dance works from the back row, and, actually, you know what? You can go front row. Because I will be using some of the, magic sword stuff, at least. Alright. We're gonna break more crystals. Alright, let's see here. Okay.
You know, for a tackle critical attack, it doesn't seem to do much.
Well, it's you in the back row, so. Okay, this might actually be really. This might actually be really easy then, because if missile is working, that knocks him down to like a quarter hit points.
Oh, is that what missile does?
Yeah. So if I can do that and just do this, actually it makes me. Does Deathclaw work? Uh-oh. Okay, so his Aerogo is not enough. Okay. Yeah, let's see if Deathclaw works. Because that knocks him down to... Nope, okay. Where was it? Missile, there we go.
So apparently it didn't work on that.
Yeah, it might not work on all of them. Oh, no, it does. Hang it. Why can't you bust out the sword dances when I need them? Yeah, see? That's what I was afraid of. Ooh, okay. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, that did not... It was going alright to start with, but, you know. Alright, let's try that again. The plan is solid. Just the execution is a little lacking.
Yeah.
I remember my first time through, I had to just switch to Samurai and everybody throw money at the problem.
Oh, right.
Because that is borderline broken, that one.
Well, you also lose money.
Yeah.
How much money do you lose?
I don't actually know. Okay, there we go. Sword dance. God damn it, Galoof. Alright, we gotta stabilize here. Galoof, you gotta stop taking it on the chin for like a second. Get a turn, for God's sake.
Yeah, they really don't like Galoof today.
Right? Okay.
Oh, for God's sake.
Right. Okay, let's go back to missiling this thing. Okay, why are you like this? There we go. Okay, so... Come on, Galoof. Just need a sword dance out of you, or something more consistent. Alright.
So wind isn't really something you could use as standard black magic?
No, not in this one anyway.
Oh. I remember one boss in Final Fantasy VII that's technically weak against wind.
Yeah, but it's like so early on you do not have any wind attacks yet.
Yeah. I think that was the elevator one.
I'm pretty sure this is the fire crystal, so...
So my brain read that attack as Brittany's spear.
I can see why. Okay, not the fire crystal. Or not weak to ice, I guess. Either way. Yeah, let's see if this works. This is the one that could hurt me the least. Yeah, sword dance. Okay, that still retains the element. Good to know. Fight's basically in the bag at this point. Okay, yeah, everyone's either immune, absorbing it, or Ferris just no-sold it.
Yeah. Now, where's no self from?
Wrestling.
Oh, so someone just completely whiffs.
No, it's selling it is not like if somebody
they don't
react.
At all.
Yeah, when you sell an attack, what you're doing is like selling the idea that it was a strong attack.
Okay.
So if you no-sell it, you're acting like it didn't do anything to you. The other thing about no-selling is like, you know, if you have a big match where, you know, someone gets knocked the fuck out, and to sell it, you're supposed to like lay there for a while until someone comes and gets you.
Okay.
But if you just immediately get back up, it's like, you know, you're kind of telling the audience, so yeah, that wasn't real, basically.
Yeah. They still want to maintain some theater about it.
Yeah. Exudesu. Yeah, those were the crystals that we just broke. Yeah, yet another Final Fantasy we're kind of playing right into the villain's plot.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. We're about to say goodbye to Galoof. He's had a good life. At least 50 years, which is like three RPG protagonist lifetimes.
Yeah.
They fell down a well.
So that's the theory of relativity?
Very knowledgeable Moogle. Now, there is one thing they changed here graphically that I will highlight when it happens. Time for your Viscera. That is it's kind of brutal. Kryle with the trick shot there. Kryle, you hit him once. This is like an ultimate evil that like entire teams of badasses can't put down.
Yeah, this is the final boss. Yeah.
Yeah, you thought you were gonna one-shot him? Least you could have done is like while he was down, go and stab him.
Yeah.
You know he's bad because now he's throwing around a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what they do in like the original graphically is, well, you'll see in a second. Well, you won't see this in a second, but you know, when Galoof pulls Kryle out of the circle there and it closes in on him, it like becomes his battle aura in the original. Like his sprite takes on like a reddish tint, like he's on fire still as he charges X Death.
Okay. And they won't do that here.
Right. This does not. Yeah, it doesn't have the same effect. There are certain things I feel like were lost in the Pixel Remaster version.
Yeah.
Or do they do it? Maybe. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, that I don't remember that happening last time. Maybe they patched it. All right, dance up, bro. Me and you. Ha! Ha! I mean, he's gonna nuke me with this next. Yeah. Dance off, bro. Let's go. Let's fucking go, man.
Get easier.
Yeah, keep him away from. I will laugh so hard if I manage to actually finish this with positive hit points.
Unlock the alternate ending.
Yeah. Galoof just fucking wins. End of the game. We're done. Galoof, I don't think that's gonna work.
The alternate ending.
Galoof, get your head in the game here.
The ending where the tree learns to love again.
He has not brought me down to 0 hit points yet. He might at this rate, but he hasn't yet. God damn it, Galoof. Kind of makes it more epic, though.
Yeah. Shit.
Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm back in the game, buddies.
Didn't count.
I will suck you dry.
Grapple, what the fuck?
Galoof just jumping on him and like, ah!
Like, man, that planet's messed up.
I will eat you, you bastard. Huh, I don't actually have, Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess that spell would have done nothing else. Did.
Yeah, it would have. I don't actually have self-destruct. Because we managed to beat those guys without them blowing up. The bombs.
Oh, right.
What's funny, though, is there is a late-game boss called Azul Magia, who uses a bunch of blue magic, and if you use blue magic on him, he will learn it.
Ah.
And one way to kind of cheese your way through the boss is to self-destruct at him, and then he will use it on you. Oh, jeez. Not putting this old man down yet. Oh, he's mad. Well, dance off. I'll show you the true power of dance. Because I just can't stop dancing. I can dance. I can fight! We're not giving his sacrifice the emotional weight it deserves here. Because it has been kind of silly up to this point.
Yeah. I'm using neither. I'm using dance.
That's not anger.
It's not anger or hatred. It's Gangnam Style.
I'm at positive hit points. I'm still okay.
I'm alright.
I didn't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell.
But yes, we sadly have to say goodbye to Galoof at this point.
Yeah. I wonder if there's anyone out there who has, like, ultra cheesed it.
I mean, you kind of with what's available to you, you kind of don't have the tools to survive that barrage of Meteor, Flare, and Holy all in a row. The best you could do is maybe if you had the Aegis Shield, if you got really lucky, you could deflect them all. But that's like 6 hits in a row. Any one of them will kill you at this level.
Yeah.
Wait, we don't have that spell.
I do appreciate that.
Port, we don't have that spell.
Yeah, pay attention, Port. I do appreciate, though, that they at least try.
Yeah.
Where, like, Aerith gets stabbed, and we all just kind of accept it.
Yeah, in that one, it is kind of more that... Yeah, Ferris is throwing the items down, too.
Yeah.
And this is more that, like... Ostensibly, he's supposed to spend most of the fight at 0 hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is another part where, like... In the original... If you talk to her, she just won't do anything for like a minute or so. You have to actually wait for her to, grieve. But in this, it's just like immediate.
Well, I know Chrono Cross has a couple moments like that. One, you just had to wait for the older veteran to just, walk into his house, grab something, and come back, and you're free to roam around. Another part has you kind of dumbfounded at choice of passwords for like a few seconds, and then they go, "Oh yes, the password was silence. Come on in."
Huh. Oh, what game is... Oh, what series is it? It's the ones where it's like you're always like in Africa shooting people. It's a first-person shooter. Oh, what? It's...
Far Cry?
Yes. One of the Far Cry games. Your character is like looking for your mother's grave, and what would normally be the villain of the game, grabs you at the start, brings you like to the dinner. He serves you dinner, and he starts talking about your mother like in a friendly way, and then like he walks off to torture somebody, And he's like, no, I'll be right back. Just sit down, enjoy the veal. I'll be right back. And, you're supposed to get up, which, explore, you're supposed to get up, walk out, and that triggers the rest of the game. If you sit there for 15 minutes, he comes back, he's like, oh, thank you for waiting, and he takes you on a helicopter to the mother's grave, where you can do the thing, and that's the end of the game. Because, you gave him no reason to oppose you, and he's like, could you imagine if, something else happened, we'd be shooting at each other? That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. He's just genuine. Yo, sit here for 15 minutes. I just got to torture this guy. Then, I'll help you on your way.
Yeah. Weirdly principled. For
I can respect that. A villain who's just like, you know what? I don't have beef with you personally. No, I've been playing this game for 20 years. I only now realize that's supposed to be the crown.
Huh. Yeah, I figured like a necklace.
Yeah, necklace or something like that. I could never tell what the hell it was before now. Yeah, as we're talking over Galoof's Obi-Wan-esque thing. Yeah, he got Galoof's abilities, so now she can dance. She can dance if she wants to.
Yeah.
She won't leave her friends behind, though. She's not like that.
Yeah. Welcome to the party!
Alright, time to storm the castle. Oh good, we don't have to walk out of this whole place. That's mostly burned down anyway. Alright, come on, let's go. Let's do this. This is it for the second world. I think we've done everything we can here.
Well, don't you have one more dungeon to go through?
Yeah, the Exdeath's Castle.
Yeah. Can't really think of a more on-the-nose villain name than that.
Yeah, it's not subtle. Can I land here? Okay. Alright, a little bit of resupplying. Okay, I guess...
Well, I know Sephiroth is a term in a Jewish study known as Kabbalah.
Yeah.
I forget exactly what it means.
I think Genova is like a corruption of Jehovah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. Let's see. Alright, Krill is the dancer. Oh, she's got a little, almost like a little Wonder Woman dancing suit.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was thinking more of the dancing girls from Captain America.
Yeah. I mean, same color scheme, so that fits. Alright, I'll keep them here from the moment. Let Creel avenge her grandfather with the same styles as he used in his final battle. Alright, Exdeath. Coming to kick your ass. Yeah, because we got basically everything on this world. Except maybe that chain of islands down there. But I don't know that there's actually anything. I'm just going to check what's over here. I think this is just where we got blasted too.
So let's see. So these have been 6 episodes that'll roughly be 2.5 hours each.
Yeah.
So you can get within you get to Exdeath Castle within 10 hours.
Yeah, you can beat the whole game in 15. especially with like the boost features and stuff. What is? Okay, that's something in the. Okay, that's one of the post game or the third world dungeons.
Actually, wait. So 5, 10.
Okay, more like 15 hours, but still.
I mean, part of the 2.5 hours-ish has been like the 15 minutes or so that I put at the start. Okay, did they give her...
Yeah. Still, it doesn't offset it by that much. Like,
yeah. Okay, yeah, she got all of his stuff.
I know Josh Trephaze, one time pointed out that Chrono Trigger is a much shorter game than you realize.
Yeah.
And,
what's down here again?
Well, like, I remember playing through that, like, in the summer before college, because you basically got all those ROMs and
yeah.
such. And
all that perfectly legal.
I have a way of going through the game now, but anyway.
Okay.
And I don't know how long it actually took me to beat the game.
I've heard it described as like perfectly paced.
Yeah. Yeah, it never felt slow. I'll say that much. Like it.
Yes. No grinding, really, from what I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. Did you ever grind? I mean, there's no encounters on the world map, which I guess reduces the amount of time it takes to get to the place significantly.
Yeah. World map is literally just to get you from point A to point B.
Yeah. I had to give it a context of just where you are, but I did watch a review. I think it was like within the last couple of years, where it's like after a certain point, it kind of feels like they lose a thread of the plot, and I strongly disagree. See, like in the beginning, the main driving plot is you go back in time, a friend of yours gets erased from existence, and you have to correct that. And then you get in trouble and have to take the time portal to escape, and that's usually and that's the point where it kind of feels like the plot kind of loses itself. I'm like, not really, because you're playing with time travel, which is like something that shouldn't exist. It's this strange thing that has apocalyptic consequences. And on the other side of that portal that you use for convenience sake, you see a post-apocalyptic wasteland.
Yeah.
And upon seeing that, like, what if you just saw that and then went back home?
Yeah, it is kind of like there's really no downside. Like, the disaster they want to avert is so far in the future that, they could just go home. Uh-oh. And it would not be a problem.
But kind of like with that knowledge, can you really just do nothing?
Yeah. It's a bit of a power and responsibility thing.
Yeah, exactly. And you were at first you were just kind of playing around with this, seeing what happens, and then you realize that this can have like real consequences. And it's like, imagine just like living your life knowing that's how things will end up. It's kind of horrifying just trying to live like that. Yeah,
it's like if you the sort of thing of like if you know something bad's going to happen and you have the power to stop it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can understand there is the lack of urgency because the disaster is like, it's not like you have to run and stop him right now. You have to run and stop him 1,000 years in the future.
Yeah, I guess with time travel, you kind of have all the time in the world, but I do appreciate how you have protagonists who will do it, not because they're fated, not because they were chosen or anything like that. It's just like, no, we gotta do this.
Yeah, it's like, why am I doing this? Because I'm the guy in a position to do this.
Yeah, and it's something I always appreciate about the spirit of like Akira Toriyama, involved, projects. Again, in Dragon Quest VIII, now your character does have a backstory. It has nothing to do with the main plot. And the reason, like, the whole kingdom that adopted you got cursed, and the only reason you didn't get cursed was because of another unrelated curse. That I guess didn't want to share a room.
Yeah, I mean, you only have room on your character sheet for one curse.
Yeah, like, sorry, you can't cheese this.
So it's like an acquired immunity.
Yeah.
Kelgar would not be in bed on death's door right now if Bartz hadn't knocked the crap out of him. I'm just saying.
It's going, Bort.
And that's the last of the Dawn Warriors gone. King of Werewolf Town. But yeah, that's kind of like Wind Waker too. It's like, oh no, this kid is not fated. He's not the descendant. He is not the spirit of the hero. He's just some kid who wants his sister back, and turns out he's the guy who's going to hold the Master Sword.
Yeah, and from what I recall, there's really no prophecy for any of the characters, even like the Cursed King, of getting better. It's just, there's a problem. We're chasing down the guy responsible. Things keep getting worse, and eventually we collect all the pieces and put a stop to it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this bit of nightmare fuel.
Yeah, just a little bit of okay. He's the.
I swear they made it more gruesome.
It's more or less the same.
Walls.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Yes, I'm not saying sure I'd say more gruesome. I don't think they added any like animation or anything. Oh, Magic Dragon. I feel like he's got something.
That feels weirdly quaint. Just, I'm a Magic Dragon. How you doing?
Oh, okay. Weak to wind, apparently.
Well, he's got wings.
Yeah, okay, there's a... Let's see. Yeah, that is kind of a pattern. Oh, the ice shield. Yeah, that's the other thing I was thinking of.
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe we have just kind of lost patience with fated heroes.
Yeah.
Where it can be both inspiring and kind of hilarious when someone who isn't fated to win just decides to bumble his way through anyway.
Yeah. I was actually reading like something like a post that was to the tune of... Let me just check something here. 1, 2... Okay, so Bort still has some things to master. Do you get... Where's the other one? Okay, so he hasn't had Mystic Knight yet. Or Dancer. Make him a Mystic Knight.
Like, in Vesperia, both in Vesperia and Dragon Quest VIII, everyone's just kind of bumbling through. Not really making things better until the end.
Huh. Okay.
I mean, it's not doom and gloom. You make friends and you make allies and you have more power and all that fun stuff. It's just, these characters are doing their best, but the villain keeps getting the upper hand anyway.
Yeah. There's an element of, like, I was reading something. It's like, I remember when I was a kid, the hero, it was always something like, oh, you became the hero because you found this special thing. Not because you, but now it's like, oh, you're the hero because you were born special.
Yeah, it's, like, it's something that kind of irritated me about Dragon Quest XI. Not that Dragon Quest never had fated heroes or anything like that, but it gets a bit cultish around the hero, in a weirdly uncomfortable way.
Oh, you guys are going to pull this shit on us, huh? How about you stop each other? Okay. Barts. Cut the shit. Alright, cool. Oh, yeah, that works too. By all means. Okay, is that really that easy? Alright, yeah, I'll take it.
I mean, yeah, Link from Ocarina of Time was more or less chosen for the job.
Yeah. He is definitely a chosen one archetype.
Yeah, so I'm not saying, none of my favorite games have that.
Yeah, there are plenty of games that do have it, and it is something that Zelda does a lot of.
Yeah. And to my mind, Morrowind throws enough mud into the water where it's kind of ambiguous of whether or not you were specifically fated to in the first place. Where, like, were you the one being foretold after literally thousands of years, or did the gods look at you and like, yeah, you'll do?
Yeah, something about, like, in the movie Shazam is kind of like that, where it's like, okay, you're just the first guy that came through that was, like, didn't fail the test immediately.
Yep.
Yeah, this is where...
not my favorite sauna. Bander...
Quirrell? Something like that?
Nothing needs that many vowels next to each other, I'm sorry.
Right? It's a little excessive. Krill, you gotta... Oh, that works too. Yeah, I feel like that's a French word. Quarrel, whatever that quarrel is.
Well, I'm almost thinking German, like, Pander...
Bander probably is, yes. Probably the same basis like Bandersnatch.
Yeah.
Ooh, a Hayate bow, which I also can't use. Yeah, this is where the Geomancer is helping. God damn it. Stop confusing my boy. Rude.
Bork, get your head in the game or I'll cut you.
Right? Bork, get your shit together. Okay. Thank you, I guess.
Well, I mean, you did charm one.
Yeah. Seems a little excessive all the same.
One funny moment in Baldur's Gate 3. Mid-battle, our angry Gith-Yankee woman gets brainwashed.
Yeah.
So, the best solution I could come up with is just casting a sleeping spell on her.
Yeah, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Well, it's like you need a nap. You've been needing a nap for a very long time, but you especially need a nap right now.
God dang it, I hit square.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing random shit.
It's not quite ragdoll, but there's no dignity when someone has a sleeping spell on them in Game 3. Just whomp. Like, sleep it off. You're not you when you're hungry.
Right?
Okay,
see if this works.
In her case, you are you when you're hungry, but still. I'm kind of headcanoning that she's the daughter of a Morbo-like character, like from Futurama.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, not really hiding hiding her, irritation with everyone, but willing to cooperate.
Okay, you are getting really annoying there, pal. Get some hit points back. Yeah, I remember in the original release, Vampire was like based on your full like minimum to maximum. So like it did the damage equal to your max minus your current. So you would heal to full.
Oh, okay.
I remember in one playthrough, that's kind of how I not cheesed X-Death, but I had Galoof as a blue mage, so I had him self-destruct for full damage, then Vampire back up to full, then self-destruct again for full damage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's rooms that have like 5 or 10 chests. Oh yeah, this one's got 2 of them. Ah. It isn't Danny Rand himself.
Who's that again?
The Iron Fist.
Good. Come across two more random anime heroes on our way to...
Basically.
You are already dead.
Alright, Creel is dancing the night away here.
Yep. Oh, revenge.
Yeah. Ah, shit. Okay. Okay. You were talking about vowels?
Okay, Will?
Well, the first part of the name is oiseau, which is French for bird.
Oh god, that reminds me of Tommy Wiseau.
Ice Brand, which I also can't use because it's a knight's sword. Imp.
And then we just have Imp.
Oh. Oops. Sonic boom. Okay, he takes no damage from that. Dance the night away here, guys.
I remember one stream Sorcerer Dave did on Daggerfall, and he sees, you know, a name of a city starts with B, immediately gives up on it, goes, he's in Birmingham.
Tetsu, which I also cannot use.
I'm gonna guess a katana.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, good. That actually works. Oh, it's undead.
Oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna say. I almost feel like patching an SNES game or gameplay changes feels like sacrilege. We don't do that here. But yeah, don't take any advice from me, I guess. Though I will say, if they ever do finally, remaster Champions of Nora, that's a game that definitely could have used 3 or 4 patches.
Yeah. You see that? Oh, okay. So he's not weak to ice. All right, Creel, let's get you up. After my gross misunderstanding there. Let's try break then. Okay, so Creel can't dance because if she drains... But I remember Vampire working on these guys. Okay, it does. Good. Okay, that's less scary than the last time I fought him.
Yep. Well, you leveled up.
Yeah, alright, cool. Alright. Let's cottage up. Let's see if we can't get to X-Death in the next half hour or so. I know there's one other memorable boss.
Ah. Our boy.
Yeah. Our boy. Let's see. Figure out where it has the thing. The elixirs. Oh, not this asshole. Okay, less than it used to be. Okay, buddy, you gotta stop. I will dance your ass off.
I'll cut a rug, but most of all, you.
Yeah. It's the first of those that actually hit Bart's. Am I just higher level? Because I remember that being devastating.
Well, again, I mean, keep playing the game, you level up. I am considering see if I can skip to the other Breath of Fires, because I know I'm like right at the beginning, but well, again, I'm kind of left with just attack or heal with nowhere to really go and not much strategy, and again, weirdly damage sponger. These bosses. Now, isn't that Freelancer will take on the stats of stuff you mastered?
Yes.
Okay.
The max stats of whatever you have mastered, yeah.
Okay. So, endgame, that might be the smarter
It usually is, but in a 4-job Fiesta, you gotta use this.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like, yeah, I want to go in the final fight dressed like a samurai or something.
Yeah, if there was an option for, like,
outfit.
Yeah, option for your outfit, that'd be cool. But, you know, it is kind of neat to be going in, you know, as you are.
Yeah.
Kind of like you have mastered all these things, so that's just what you are now.
True.
And it lets you do, like, all the best of both worlds kind of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, Ferris is taking, like, twice the damage from lightning that everybody else is.
Oh, you know, I wonder what myth that the Geomancer outfit's from.
I don't know that it's from a myth at all.
Well, it's kind of like we basically have our pajamas, and
yeah,
you know, someone who can, you know, control the environment. That feels like a very specific.
I think it's not really meant to be pajamas. I think it's supposed to be like mountain hiker kind of thing.
Maybe.
I mean, it does absolutely look like pajamas.
Yeah. Well, I know you had in Brave Default 1 you had outfit options. Yeah, basically another slot that you could put over anything. All 4 had a unique one though. The one for the protagonist just kind of sucked.
Let's see if this... Okay. That's good to know. That the sword dance does keep the effects. That's actually really good synergy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is where, that's Carbuncle.
I feel like a very similar graphic was used in Final Fantasy VII Summoning.
Yeah, probably.
A green orb with red kanji, I guess?
I don't think that's a kanji or anything like that. I think that is just...
Well, I think in Final Fantasy VII, I do remember it being more than just like an orb of light, but then...
Yeah, it was like an orb of green with some blue in the middle. Shit. Okay, that's not what I need. Okay, this is going badly.
I kind of feel like Final Fantasy VII was the start of like 60-hour games. Well, on consoles in any case. There's some PC games that could go on indefinitely.
Yeah. Alright.
I wonder, like, what the average Ocarina of Time playthrough is like.
25 to 30 hours, I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it got me thinking about the difference between a short game a difference between a long game and a complete game.
Yeah.
Like the two that come to mind, like you have Bulletstorm and Vanquish, both fast-paced shooters, both fairly short, but Bulletstorm feels like it was severely cut short. Where Vanquish also has sequel hook, but it kind of felt like as a start-to-finish game, it had all the pieces.
Yeah. How much hit points do these guys have? Jesus.
Like, it doesn't help that, Bulletstorm being, it was kind of a PS3 game during, like, the worst period of that generation. Like, the final boss was basically just quick time events, like, not even any, like, basic shooting involved.
Yeah, I know the type.
Yeah. Where Vanquish had QTEs, like, all over the place, but you still had a pretty complete fight otherwise.
Yeah, QTs can, like, make it... They can make it, like, cinematic for the finisher. But they shouldn't be the whole fight.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there are a couple games I can think of that do that.
Yeah, me too. Okay, these guys are almost dead.
And I kind of wish it was a golden rule. Like, if it's the first game of a potential franchise, finish the damn story.
Yeah, give it at least a definitive ending for whatever the current conflict is.
Yeah. Yeah, holy shit, Bulletstorm was bad with that.
Okay. You guys are getting annoying. Go down already. Alright, Lena, you're soloing this, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that was rougher than anticipated.
Just end it.
Alright, everybody get back up. Ugh. Alright, where am I going here?
And I know, it's a well-documented problem, with people anticipating, a whole-ass franchise out of one installment.
Yeah.
Like, what MCU did right is like, alright, we had Iron Man, which is just a very solid movie. With, a little hint that maybe we can have more.
Yeah.
Especially when we see games that have a colon, in their title, even though it's the first one.
Yeah, that feels a little pretentious.
Yeah.
Although what I've heard, like, the most recent weird title that was like, okay, really, was Claire Obscura Expedition 33. Although apparently that is just a really good game.
Yeah. From what I understand, yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying they're automatically bad games, but by any means.
Ooh, Twin Lance. Who can use that?
It's just
nobody. Great.
Sometimes it's obnoxious where you can see, the publishers, actions rather than the creators.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
But particularly, like, Bulletstorm really felt like it was a bit pretentious in that respect.
In, like, expecting something more than it would be?
Oh, yeah. Like, it ends on... Its quote-unquote final boss felt like a midpoint. And we never got a sequel.
I'm just refreshing the autosave here. So I'm trying to remember... Okay, I think there's a certain point that I can just kill this with break. This is completely unnecessary boss, but why not?
Oh, that's a little different than other forms.
Yeah, he actually has 2 forms in this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then I found it kind of odd that, they remastered Bulletstorm, which...
Yeah, that is an odd game to remaster.
Yeah, like... I mean, alright, fine, sure, it's like 16 years old now, but, like, it wasn't exactly from an obscure time. Yeah, And... yeah, I guess I had fun, but it kind of went in one ear out the other, ultimately.
Oh, damn. Alright, it's gonna take a while if I can't hit you. I'm gonna just keep dancing.
That's why I tell every fencing opponent. It's gonna take a little while if I can't hit you.
Oh, dang it. Oh, shit. I'm pretty sure this will reflect if I use any if I smash any rods. Oh, there he goes. Just needed that to hit.
Oh, stone counts as fate.
Yeah.
Right, I think, in a lot of the games, if your whole party is stoned, it's game over.
Yeah, it usually is, because it doesn't wear off.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, we got the summon. The unnecessary summon that we can't use. That's correct.
What is that liquid supposed to be?
I don't know, but I know it hurts you if you're in it. It's bright enough, I'm gonna say...
Slime from Ghostbusters 2?
I was going to say, lava, but sure.
I guess knowing what I know about lava... Fascinating way to start a sentence.
I'm going to defer to
I'm gonna go with, just liquid malevolence.
I mean, yeah. That works too. Okay, that's the position it started the thing in anyway.
It saw the other face and got confused and bit it.
I'm not actually sure where to actually go here. Let's see. High potion tax in this dungeon. And I should have brought more than 10 Phoenix Downs. Oh, Jesus, not these guys again. Alright. I forget Okay, does this work? Oh, cool, it does. Damn. Okay, that didn't work. Style on them. Give me a sword dance. That works too. Oh, I'm using a lot of these Phoenix Downs.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably that's my fault. I should have just healed Bort. Yeah, I forget what's like.
Oh, alright.
Okay, yeah, that's where I gotta go. Alright, Puff. Eat it. Oh yeah, I don't have any wall rings, which will make X-Death's last phase rough here, because you just start spamming, like, level 3 magic. So, we'll see how that goes, but I think, yep, I know exactly who is here. I forget what's up here, though. Oh, some chests. I don't think that I can silence X-Death. Maybe make him old. Gotta consider my strategies. A shuriken and a spear, which I also cannot use.
I guess what would be old for X-Death?
Yeah, it's true. Alright, get back here. You bastard. Yeah, see, it is going back to Battle on the Brig Bridge.
Yeah.
You dancing at me? You dancing at me, you bastard? I'll show you who can dance.
Oh, what spell effect was that?
That was silence.
Okay. For some reason, the rocket punch just kind of... I don't know, that feels very fitting somehow.
Yeah. I think that also makes you old.
Oh, rocket punch?
Yeah.
Odd effect for that to have.
Yeah. Alright. I'm mostly just trying to keep him silenced. Because he does the thing where he casts a bunch of buffs when he transforms. Oh, you bastard. Oh, god damn it.
Damn it, Boar.
Bort, get your shit together, please. Let's see how you like it. Okay. Figured.
Someone on the tabletop just decided to be an asshole. I was like, alright, I'm gonna try to dodge it. You're gonna what? I've heard dumber things.
Oh, okay, cool. I will learn that then.
Blood's just like, yay!
Yeah, Gilgamesh knows a lot of the blue magic. Actually, wait, no, this isn't... It might actually be a different time. God damn it. Okay, Frog is still, doing that. I forget which time Gilgamesh actually, like, goes all out. It might have been actually the previous time.
Yeah, I don't think Frog is a status effect in Chrono Trigger, though that would be funny.
It is a status effect, it's just, permanent.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point.
Nah, keep styling on him.
You got the music for it.
Right? It's a banger.
Yeah.
Stop making them tiny, you jerk.
It should be a thing where, like, dancing abilities are just twice as intense for these fights specifically.
Huh. Ah, yes. Yeah, Gilgamesh is having a good time. And so am I. Let's go, big guy.
Sad thing of that. I will pound you, silly.
I mean, he's still Gilgamesh. I don't need to be big to suck you dry. Imagine Tiny Ferris, like, glomming onto him.
I will say, Mike, that was a sentence.
What happened to that spry old fellow? Yeah, like, Gilgamesh actually, like, feels bad about that. Oh, not that bad about it, I guess.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Eat a nap.
Yeah, have a nap, Kirill. Oh, damn it. Oh, here we go.
Alright,
My
here we go.
men and ladies, And ladies who dress like men. For Gilgamesh, it's morphing time.
It's Morbin time.
Oh, he's Morbin, all right. All right, Ferris, get back to this full size, please. Damn it. Oh yes, that's right. Guess what was in that chest?
Excalibur.
No, how about you? Yeah, fight's basically over at this point. At this point, we're just beating up on him. Krill, that's never going to work.
Now, was this the last fight with him?
Kind of. It's the last real fight, and even then is... Why?
So wait, why is the Excalibur...
That wasn't... No, it's Excalibur.
Okay.
Yeah, and now Gilgamesh is done with this bullshit. We'll see you later, Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh, surely you knew who the fuck you were
Right?
working for. His name is X-Death, not Fluffy Kitten.
Bastard. I liked him. Now, canonically, the Gilgamesh that shows up in all other games is this Gilgamesh.
Okay, and now we have Mr. Handsome himself.
No. I don't think we missed any chests. Yeah. Next is... Well, I'm not going through this whole damn thing looking for chests. Oh, it probably should have healed up a little bit. I wonder what I missed. Yeah, probably nothing too important.
Harry Doom. Okay.
Alright, let's at least try it. No, didn't think so. Nope. Yeah, alright.
So beat him down the traditional way.
Ooh. Yeah, that's, it's gonna get rough.
I feel like Bart is whipping out the shield a lot more than I typically remember.
He has the better shield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is one of those fights where having things like Mighty Guard would be really good. Oh, we'll have to do with... I mean, Aroga's doing pretty good. Oh, okay, that's, alright, she gotta heal up quick. Ah, crap. Oh, that's not good.
Only more zombie movies had a preacher with a super soaker.
Right? That would help so much.
That was fun during that one dressing game.
Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, this is not going as good as I thought. I might have to...
You are bouncing back.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have a bad habit of not bringing nearly as many Phoenix Downs as I need to, apparently.
Well, we keep on being used to magic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure what your grandfather would think of you if the seduction dance worked.
Yeah, we don't need to seduce this tree. Spellblade.
This is an evil dead.
Give me some sword dances. Okay. Ow. Okay, I think he's in the last bracket where he's just going to be spamming high-level stuff. Or doing that. God damn it, give me a fucking... Give me a sword dance, Creel. This is your father's killer. Stop trying to seduce him. Irrelevant, I don't have any buffs.
Joke's on you. I came unprepared.
Yeah, right? Oh, uh-oh. Or wait. Okay, cool.
Except for that.
Come on. Damn. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay. Alright, I guess you guys gotta carry this. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Not so good. Damn it. Shit. Alright, somebody's gotta come get back up. Oh, damn. Okay. So the question is what to do here. I'm gonna head back to the save point.
Yeah. It is past 9:30.
Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna have to hold off. I'm wondering where those last chests are. Are in here somewhere? Alright, yeah, I will, 3 Phoenix Downs. I feel like I might need more than that.
So where can you get more?
Not here. I would have to leave. And, for purposes of convenience, I might just do that off-stream, hop out, and just get more stuff. And so we're ready to come back next time. But yeah, next time we fight X-Death again and hopefully have a little better luck with them. Till then, I've been Mike Curley.
And this is Frank Curley. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.